Hello, my friends. Just getting things, finishing getting things polished up, and then we will get into the game. Just go ahead and say hi if you're out there. If not, well, if you're not out there, then you really can't say hi, can you? Oh, well. Hello, Robust. How you doing? Hello, Beast. How you doing, man? Standard, kind of sad, bored, but not suicidal on either account. Well, I'm glad you're not suicidal. That's always a positive. I prefer it when people aren't feeling like they're going to remove themselves from the planet. We have enough of that happening on a regular basis. Excuse me. Well, of course you can't see me yet. It's not that. It's on the start screen. Oh, I think I forgot to put the... Oh, no, that doesn't work. There we go. Does that help? No, that probably makes it worse, actually, for most people. Yeah, that doesn't show up well. We'll start here in a second, though. You'll be able to see me in a minute. With these birth rates, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I'm nauseous. I'm really not feeling too great. I thought I was okay until I ate breakfast. And since eating breakfast, I am now feeling kind of ill. But not so ill that I can't stream. I'm going to have to kind of watching it though, because I don't know. Things in my stomach aren't feeling right. I have some ginger ale. Hoping that kind of keeps things from happening. But if I disappear suddenly, it's either because my cat decided to start yelling at me because he needs something and he decided to finally move, or it's because I decided I needed to puke. So it's a 50-50 on that. See, here I am. Have fun cleaning out the cat box. Robust. You know, I did puke on, what was that? Is that Wednesday? No, that was Thursday. I puked on Thursday. And there's one thing I really, really hate. It's throwing up. So I'm really trying to do my best not to. Hence the ginger ale. Excuse me. All right. Oh, cool. We're probably going to die soon. That's always fun. We just opened this area up. What was it we were looking for? Oh, right. We were trying to get to the book restoration area. And for that, we needed stuff in here, which I think I already got. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nobody wants to go through that. Isn't there a... I know there was. Where was it? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Is it out here? No, what was up there? Can I find that staff code? Wrong button. Hmm. Okay. Oh, Embry has the answer. Leith Foundation. Lovely. Okay. That's the Leith Foundation. And doesn't this have something about the other thing? Lobelina Alliance. No, I don't think that has that. Oh. Hold on, I gotta go kill that bot. Where is that? I will forever stream to 0 over botting. Oh, there, over there. Right. Limbic battery large. Single-use item condenses the wicked cells. Okay, that's normal. Alright, exploration. I still have some good deeds I can finish. Awesome beast. I'm glad you're still here. Alright, I didn't see anything about the staff room. Maybe I was wrong. Hold on. Leith Foundation, Loblina Alliance Creation. So I know the Leith Foundation is 537. Oh, 8? So 5378 maybe? Oh, that one doesn't work on that room anyway. Actually, I think I saw, don't I have some first aid kits? Here we go. Wait. Okay, whatever. Oh, there's a guy just sitting there. Isn't that interesting? Oh, there's a few people down here.
Forgive my husband. He doesn't quite grasp the gravity of the situation. He still believes we live in the 60s in Yankel's Hadea. We must leave. For the future of our family. There is only death here.
I still don't see why we have to leave. 70 years I've lived in Leith. Always made it through. Always survived. We're fine right where we are.
Well, he's stubborn. Oh, hello, kiddo.
I'm scared. Why are we hiding in the library?
neighbors tried to leave the city through official channels. I saw their bodies hanging from the overpass the next day.
Oof.
Agath was a well-respected local politician in Leith before the war. One of the few who genuinely tried to bridge the divide between Sabanian and Palamas communities. When she offered to help us leave the city, we couldn't refuse.
I'm trying to get this poor family out of the city. They're Palamist. They're as good as dead if they stay here. Easier said than done with all the checkpoints. I was supposed to meet with Locke, book restorer here.
Well, he's dead.
Since the war began, he forged documents for trapped citizens, but his office is locked up tight, and I see no trace of him.
Right, because he's dead.
Maybe it was silly of me to come here with everything that's going on. These people put a lot of trust in me. I suppose I can try forging the documents myself. I have no idea how or where to start.
Well, step one is knowing what the documents look like, but I think I know the code for this one. Oh, wait. No? Shit. What are the answers again? Alright. Inventory. It's Leith Foundation, Loblina Alliance creation. So the Leith Foundation, or Leith was founded in 1537. And the creation of the Loblina Alliance was in the 8th century. So, would the 8th century then be 0007? Let's try this. Nope. Not the answer. I thought I got everything out of there. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Nope. 400 AD. Oh, I think I had that backwards. Let's try this again. Nope. Okay. In 400 AD, spinning gal, conclave, flames. I don't see any numbers on there. Not on there. Something about wall grooves, limbic locks. That doesn't help. June, it's 8:05. It's to collapse a time loop. That's the data pad? Alright. Maybe I missed some. I guess I've got to go back upstairs. Oh. Well, what do you know? I missed the one right there glowing in my big fat face. 7:34. Alright. Oh, what's this? Revered for her wisdom and feared for her iron will, Lady Marguerite reshaped Arugula's justice system by creating the Solzana Watch in 807 AD, an elite guard sworn to uphold peace and arrest those who dared commit violence. But when she appointed the captain of her personal guard as its first leader, whispers of a forbidden romance spread like wildfire through the court. Was their bond truly one of duty, or did Lady Marguerite's heart betray the crown? Accused of elevating her alleged lover to a position of unmatched power, she faced both political upheaval and personal disgrace. Lady Marguerite, Scandal and Steel, reveals the truth behind the legend, exploring the fine line between devotion and treason in a time where power was as perilous as love itself. Sounds like a romance novel. Ew. Let's see if I missed anything else. It doesn't look like it. Try that again. So then it was 537-734. Gotcha.
I've spent the evening poring over the newest arrival from Abbey. Marvelous. Truly a spectacular piece. The binding, the leatherwork, the embroidery, just exquisite.
Okay, that's a little creepy.
The accompanying letter states that it originates from the mid-9th century. Truly amazing. By far the oldest project I've worked on. I can smell the 1,000 years of musty history wafting up from its pages. Delectable. I could hardly contain my excitement. I began working immediately. Upon the very first incision to the leather-bound cover, I made a startling discovery. A strange, narrow object folded into the fabric. It is clearly ancient. I doubt even the priests know of its existence. The enigmatic nature of this tome continues to astound me. I've set the relic aside for now. Once the restoration is complete, I'll endeavor to find out more.
Okay, so obviously he found the relic. And here is the Gospel of TR. Highlighted in the hollow hills of Visa, the faithful begin their ascent. Only with supreme conviction shall they hope to gain ingress to the great serpent's maw. Ecstasy awaits only those of unwavering devotion. And there's the twin-headed serpent key. Lock. A few people here at the ministry are starting to get suspicious. I had to move the drop location to office 109. The code is 2703. You can pick it up anytime after 9 p.m. As for the blank cards, same place as usual. Listen, this is the last time you and I are square after this. I am out. If you had any sense, you'd stop this forging nonsense before you get yourself hanged. These people don't fuck around. Okay. So then I need to find office 109. Is that what I'm hearing? Let me see that again. Location office 109. Alright. So now I gotta find office 109. Which generally I would think would be on the first floor. That's the staff room. $2703. I'm gonna try this code anyway. Okay, that doesn't open that room then. This is indeed the second floor. Alright, so we're looking for office 109 then. No, because that room didn't open. Maybe up here? Doubt it, but let's check anyway. It's another staff room.
Did you find Locke? He has a yellow.
Alright, oh, I found Locke, so he's not having anything interesting to say. Back down the stairs then. I am not seeing any numbered offices. Hello, Duskquill team. I've been enjoying the game. I don't get to play as regularly as some people in the world, so I'm only 18 hours in. But I am definitely enjoying it. And that's what matters. We're still on the lookout for the mysterious room 109. I'm gonna say that's not it. That's like a supply room or something. Maybe they're down below. I would have thought it'd been on the first floor, personally. I'm not seeing any offices up there. What's over here? Nope. Can I open the doors? I didn't look. Nope. Alright. Room 109 on what? Well, maybe I just give her the letter. Let's try that. I don't think so, though. Nope.
I'm trying to get this easier said than done with all the checks since the war. Maybe it was...
Nope. Okay. I would imagine it'd be in this building. Where else would it be? Let's go check upstairs, huh? Blind as a bat. This is a library, obviously. Yes, I know that says Embry Hall. I can read. Thank you. At least I think I can read. Fuck. Here's the real drink. Candy sips. Have a drink. Don't mind me. I'm just distracting myself from my own stupidity. Counting. Office that's on fire. Computer room D. Yeah, we were in there. Computer room A, which is blocked shut. Computer room B, also blocked shut. Employees only, which is blocked shut. Dead guy. Maintenance. Staff room. Not seeing any offices. It's not numbered ones. And then this just leads back that way to Wing C. There's the restrooms if we needed those. Well, maybe we take a look outside. Nope. I haven't found any keys or anything, so I can't get into any vehicles. Despite the fact I should be able to. Yeah, there's not gonna be... Am I confused? What's in my inventory? Oh, yeah. At the ministry? Maybe I'm supposed to go to the ministry? That might be the problem. Is that I need to go to the ministry. A lot of times these loop back in on themselves. So, alright, that might be it. Alright, let me think about this for a second. Have I gotten everything out of here? Basically, yeah. Okay. Oh, need to write that down. Do-do-do. Now, I'll remember it. It'll be fine. Yay!
Hey, I found additional information on the Serpent Mound mentioned in the Gospel of Tear.
Isn't she quick?
Let me know if you want more information on anything you find out there.
Tanya, do you know anything about the Serpent's Maw mentioned in the book?
The two-headed snake artifact embedded in the Holy Book's cover remains a mystery. Let's face it, knowing Hadea and its old ruins, it probably opens something, right? As for the Serpent's Maw, it's located in the Vissa Hills. I remember seeing a giant serpent head sticking out of the ground. The snake's body twists and turns all over the rocky ridges.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get in there and I didn't have the thing.
You can see the snake's head from where we first met. It's due east. I'd start looking there.
Clever girl.
you have anything for me? Nice. I'll have a look in the database.
Zurich Summit photograph. I can read, I promise. This is a photograph from a 1962 summit in Zurich, Switzerland. The meeting drew much criticism as many in the international community were quick to point out the inclusion of corporate leaders at a political summit. It did little to assuage the rumors and conspiracy theories already swirling around the Vanderlyn and Dagon families. Well, if your last name's Dagon, I don't know that you have a lot of room to talk. Pictured from left to right are Konrad Adenauer, Chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany, Franklin Vanderlyn, President of Vanderlyn Trust, Anna Vanderlyn, Euthant O.N., Secretary General, John F. Kennedy, President of the United States of America, Charles Dagon, CEO of Dagon Industries. Okay. Well. I guess that means we go to the Serpent Hill next, or hold on, let me see here. Well, I guess we can drive over to the Ministry first. See if we can find those things for those people in the basement of the bombed out library. Ooh. Well, that's a familiar symbol, isn't it? Hey, look, there's living people. That's always fun. Question is how long do they get to stay alive? Excuse me. Well, I guess I'll go say hi first.
We got called here for a public disturbance. What we got was an angry mob hell-bent on burning the place down. They were really fired up. Something about justice for decades of manipulation and persecution. He stormed the Ministry. Shit went to hell in a handbasket real fast. Now half my unit is dead or missing. What a goddamn mess.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you. Bunch of fucking savages. I've never seen anything like it. There's something about this country. No civility. It's like everyone has lost their humanity.
I love this part of the story, these parts of the story. Go down here real quick. Ah, nice. And a first aid kit, even better. That card could be useful later. Excuse me. Just gonna pop right on through here if you don't mind. Ooh, more first aid kits. That's not usually a good sign. Ooh, I like that hat. I'm gonna switch hats. All right. Well, there's the cafeteria. office. Have yet to be ambushed. You know it's coming. Wing A. Ministry of Cultural Primacy. Ooh, lots of bullets there. I'm nervous. Anyway. I hear music. (714 AD). Brome of House Astor is born to parents Gerald and Cecilia Astor. He will go on to leave an indelible mark on Hadea in his 79 years of life. Congratulations to him. Seriously, creepy ass radio. Okay. Till I find out. Oh, hello.
Identification confirmed. That's Martin Rost, all right. He seems indisposed at the moment. Have a look around. There's got to be some clues left in this god-awful place.
Yeah, indisposed is definitely one way to describe that. Oh, hello, computer. Damn it. Hello. Oh, no, okay. For a second I thought I was supposed to plug it in or something. That was silly. Oh, hey, there's a person over there. Oh, I found the secretary's office. Oh, the secretary's alive. Well, assuming that's the secretary.
Corrupt snakes, lining their pockets while we suffer like guinea pigs. They lied to us, pitted us against each other. Look at what they've done to the city, to its people. We went after our neighbors. It should have been these damn suits that we butchered.
Hard to disagree with that one. Ooh, I have the ministry's car. Key. Ooh, I've got blackmail. I didn't know that was a possibility. Nice picture. Office. What you looking for?
Enough is enough! Fuck these warmongers! I bet they weren't expecting the madness they sowed to find its way back to them.
No, not normally.
They wanted this, not us! My sister's husband was a good guy. No one cared that he was a palamist. Until their lies started. You should have seen what we did to him. Setherus, have mercy on our souls. They'll all fucking pay for this.
What we did to him? So you participated? Well, that's not good. Neat. Really, guys? Dogs. Woman worn woman's jacket and skirt found in the office of Ministry of Cultural Primacy, Lathe. Okay, very cute.
Follow up on case number 2190, citizens report of seditious activity. Investigation inconclusive. False accusation suspected. Dispatched compliance units to both reporter and reported.
Follow-up on case number 2197. Citizens report of seditious activity. Investigation produced indisputable evidence. Dispatched retrieval unit. Subject's first offense. Protocol mandates assignment to re-education program.
Always the re-education program. All right. Ooh, a satellite radio. So I've got some blackmail and some good deed stuff. That makes me feel special. Did I look at this picture? I did not look at this picture. Coronation, 773 AD. After years of war, Brahm Aster is crowned King of Hadea at age of 59. Congratulations. Seems a long time to live back then. Oh. I knew we were going to have a friend around here eventually. We don't know if he's the angry type. Alright, we're gonna have to go in there later. Oh, wrong button. Ow! Okay. Maybe we step with. Ow, ow. Yeah, fuck off. What have I got? Oh no, that was the wrong thing. He does not have an angry little internal friend, so I can switch out for this. Oh. There we go. There, fuck off. Do 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 do. Oh. Did she run out of there when I wasn't looking? Maybe. I don't know. Can't open that door though. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to go through the floor. But I want to look more over here first.
How could we have been so blind? For years, they've been pumping their poison into our minds. TV, radio, music, even our children's school books. And those fucking speeches! We lost ourselves. We became their weapons. Just wind us up and point us at each other. They played us like a fiddle. And this one? Behind the door? She's part of that system. She deserves every bit of what's coming to her.
Uh-oh.
Hello. I'm not sure if this is the right number to call. I'd like to report some, suspicious activity. It's my neighbor. He's been receiving a lot of visitors lately, more than usual. Sometimes 2 or 3 vehicles at a time. And last night after curfew, I searched through the garbage bags he put out on the street, and I found 3 forbidden books, all heavily used. He lives at 118 Trading Street here in Leaf. I just want to be sure to do the right thing. Thank you.
If you're gonna have forbidden books, hear me out. If you're gonna have forbidden books, why would you throw them away in your public trash can? I'm just saying. That does not sound like an intelligent option. Oh, okay. (745 AD). The twins Conrad and Fenello are born to Lord Brome Astor. They are to be his only 2 children. Doesn't her brother kill her husband? That's what I think happens, if I remember.
My God, what an absolute mess. People have lost their minds in this country. I think it's safe to say our mission was a colossal failure.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make it back to my unit at this point. But these savages will tear me apart if they see my uniform.
Damn, that's good. I really like how they do the explosions. Alright. I still haven't found room 109, have I? Of course it's locked from the other side. It would be too easy if it wasn't locked from the other side. Do. Alright. Could've sworn I saw somebody in that room. Ow. Yeah, I knew it. Alright, so I have the red one out right now? Alright. How you doing, man? Where am I? Where am I looking at this picture? Tragedy. 793 ED. Kim Brom Astor is assassinated, unjustly ending a glorious 20-year reign. Excuse me. Oh, we're finally at the part where I get my ass kicked over and over again. Cool. That was green, so generally I consider that terror. Alright. Oh, shit! Okay. Giant green beam.
Now, we both know that didn't happen. Start over.
I disagree. I'm pretty sure it did in fact happen. Alright. Sorry. That's fun. This means I'm doing decently? I am glad to hear you are doing decently. Maybe I should try. No. Kinda saw that coming, I won't lie.
Focus. Now, continue.
Okay. Maybe. Well, I don't want to do the green things. That wouldn't help. But maybe the blue ones? I'll try it. And then switch that, and what's the other thing I was gonna do? I don't remember. It had something to do with something. Of course. I mean, of course it had something to do with something. Oh, I remember. Okay, well, I killed it. Bridal War began in 770 AD. After raging for 3 long years, the combined might of House Astor and Jihan claimed a glorious victory. In a valiant show of solidarity, they took revenge on the dastardly House Arago for their heinous act on the sacred wedding ceremony of von Jehan and Fenelo Astor. Okay. Now then, the plus side is that I eventually killed that guy. Oh, there's another book over here. In 805 AD, all of Asteria held their breath as authorities searched frantically for the beloved Conrad and Fenelo Astor. They vanished seemingly overnight, never to be seen again. After 8 weeks of fruitless searching, the twins were declared deceased, and a grand funeral was held in their honor. The disappearance of the Astor twins remains one of the most compelling mysteries of the era. Okay. Oh, hello. A leather wallet belonging to Martin Ralst, containing a handwritten note and various cards found on the corpse of at the Ministry of Cultural Primacy. Coronation of the one true king. Probably, oh. So that would be the password for his computer. Probably gonna want to switch up weaponry. All these guys are gonna come alive, kick my ass, then I'm gonna have to run back down here and kill them. It's my prediction. Okay, maybe not all of them. I managed to stay alive longer for that than I thought. So that's cool. Oh. Cool. Next question is, does that mean he comes alive? Ooh, I have all the drone modifiers. Nifty. Ooh, I got a limbic rod. Alright, hold on. I gotta figure out what the password is. I don't remember it off the top of my head. And that one? 2703. I got a Hadean stamp. That's it. I know there's another guy. I can hear him. There's still another one. I can hear him too. Oh, one of you. Hold on, I'll be with you in a second. What is it? X? What is this one? Enhanced perfect guard. Oh, you chicken shit. Oh, holy shit. I, don't know. Oh. Thank you so much for those memberships, Beast. I really appreciate that. Let me tell you who they went to. Give me just a second. One moment. Okay. We've got Imperatus, Hot Dice, the Mongoose, Michael Domareki, Mayor of Orc City, John A. Douglas. So that was 5 donated by DeBeast. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Didn't have to do that. That is so kind of you. Okay, 5. We have acted long enough. We've acted the sheep long enough. Sweet dreams, Beast. Thank you again so much. Have a lovely evening. That's that doorway that we couldn't get through before. Oh, plaque. Prosper and talismans indicate adornments believed to have been battle charms that were probably attached to weapons and armors of medieval Hadea. Named after the Prosperian village, where the first examples were unearthed near the banks of the Dow River in 1807. Cool. Nice. They gave me some weapons. And now I have made a full circle back to where I started. Now I need to get in that guy's computer. Set the... This was... born... They said it was the... anointment, the coronation, which I think is this one. Crowned King, 773, sorry. Oh, hello.
Thank you for saving me. Only Setharus knows what that animal would have done to me. I'm getting out of here as soon as I can.
Who are you?
My name is Maeve Tristana. I was Martin's assistant here at the Ministry. I was working for him, even back when he was an archaeologist. Things were much simpler back then. Everything changed when Martin became the fucking deputy minister.
What can you tell me about this symbol?
When the Ministry of Cultural Primacy was created, Martin proposed this symbol as its official emblem. In fact, Martin's obsession with Lord Astor began with that symbol. It concerned a vital discovery he made during one of his digs. Martin believed this symbol would shed light on Lord Astor and his secrets. I have no clue what the symbol means or where it's from. Martin stored all his significant findings of Lord Astor in his safe. I don't know why, but each time Martin opened his safe, he said, "If only history moved backwards." I hope that helps.
Interesting.
Hadea was divided into two distinct groups, the Palamists and the Sabinians. Our country's still divided, but the groups have drastically changed into the persecuted and the persecutors. Palamist or Sabinian, it doesn't matter anymore. Look at what happened here. Sabinians are now killing their own. Funny how Palamist snipers didn't fire a single shot. I guess they were too busy enjoying the show. We're gonna destroy ourselves, and I can't help but feel partially responsible. The Ministry of Cultural Primacy quickly took control of the media. We knew the media would play a critical role in swaying the Sabinians into a conflict. We created an environment that made war possible. We attacked civic principles, fueled the fear of ethnic retribution, dehumanized the other side, and engineered consent. I didn't come up with these plans. However, I did pass out memos. Mailed letters, took notes, and scheduled the meetings. I went along with it. I could have quit and walked away, but I didn't. You know when you lie so much that you forget the truth. I believed the lies we were perpetuating. Sadly, I wasn't the only one. I have to say, I was surprised. They actually showed up when I called them for help. The Peacekeepers have been more interested in keeping the airport running than safeguarding civilians. Anyway, there was little they could do. The mob, there were just too many of them. They didn't save me. You did.
To be fair, they probably helped keep you alive until I got here.
I thought the Sabinians were supposed to be on the same side. Losing my colleagues in such a vicious manner fills me with grief. But a part of me feels relief. They no longer have to endure this hell. The Palamas forces have besieged Leith for months, but it feels like it's been years. Time tends to slow down when you're in hell. They shell their beautiful city to rubble. They've destroyed most of our infrastructure to the point where getting food and medical supplies is next to impossible. Their snipers have made walking in the streets a perverse game of survival. Palamists are monsters. There is nothing human about them. I couldn't even look at one at first. The way they move, their sounds and screams, and their primal ferocity, they terrified me. But then I realized something. They weren't after us. They weren't hunting us down unless provoked.
Really?
I began to observe them from behind the safety of a third-story window. I was still afraid, but then I found myself pitying them. They're in pain. They're twisted, warped, and mindlessly roaming our streets. They search and want nothing. Aimless and empty like the holes in their bodies. I'll tell you what they don't do. They don't randomly shoot people in the streets. They don't fill mass graves with the innocent. They don't rape women. They don't enslave children.
Aren't you nice?
I don't have any use for this.
Really? I thought of all the things I have, that was something you would have use for.
I don't have any use for this. I don't have any use for this.
Okay. Now then... No, 773. That's what it was. The number of discoveries coming out of the dig site is nothing short of remarkable. I would never have imagined such a treasure trove when we first started this endeavor. I'm storing the crucial pieces in the safe here at the office. I don't entirely trust the men at the dig site. I'm going to need a bigger safe at this rate. I've just had an excellent idea. What better guardian for my values than King Astor himself? The major events of his life will be like the teeth on the master key. I can start with the portraits hanging around the office. The code will be comprised of an important detail in each painting's caption, and the dates can determine the order. Brilliant. I know the safe is already well hidden, but changing the code will give me more peace of mind. With everything going on these days, can't be too careful. I've made a decision to commission a brand new portrait to replace the one of Astor's coronation. It was downstairs late last night, rereading one of my favorites, when I had an epiphany. The crowning was simply the end result. The true master strokes was the bridal war. That should be the focus of this new painting. I've already updated my safe code to take this new revelation into account. I'll be waiting with bated breath for the new portrait. Okay. So then the safe is in his office?
December 15th, 1992. We've made an unexpected discovery in the tunnels below the cemetery. 2 doorways with dial lock mechanisms. This is truly curious, as they do not appear on any of the ancient schematics we've previously recovered. The first doorway and its locking mechanism are replete with House Astor symbolism. My initial theory, and this is a long shot, is that the symbols on the dial represent the members of Lord Astor's family. We know Lord Astor was obsessed with the image of the perfect family. The patriarch sitting squarely at the head, just as the crown rules its subjects. I will keep you apprised, should I discover anything more about the door.
Okay. Well, I really need to start writing these down now because I know I'm not going to remember them all. My brain is fried. Question is, where'd my pen go? I see. Oh, sorry about that. Hope I didn't make anybody dizzy. So what do I got here? I've got, here's my water. For some reason I've got a screwdriver. Always some interesting stuff on your desk, you know? There's my mouse, obviously. Controller, phone. Hair thing. Ah! Found it! So let's take a look at the picture. This is 793. 93. Assassination. Let's backtrack a bit because I know we know the coronation was 773. There's that guy looking around at things again. A wing of stuff I can't get into at the moment. Would you stop beating on the desk, you weirdo? Just came from that direction. Was there anything in here? No, she was previously in here, but she's not now. Looked at that picture. Was there? Did I already look in here for a picture? I already looked in here for a picture. And then there's that safe point. We looked at that picture. This guy's just standing there. Not gonna bother telling him anything. This is the entryway. I don't think that has anything to do with anything. Let's look downstairs again. Boom. In case I missed anything, because I think I'm supposed to be finding some, oh. Blank ID cards. That's what I was thinking I was needing to find. Alright. There's nothing interesting in there. Okay. We already killed these guys. Oh, what's this? Ooh, provincial border map. A map from the Ministry of Ethnic Management showing new borders of Hadea's provinces. That could be useful, maybe. I don't know that these have anything to do with it, but I'm gonna write it down anyway. This is what, 805? Better to have too much information than not enough. This one. I got that background. We already hit that one. We already hit that one. Did I write that one down? Oh, no I didn't. So Esther was born in 714. And then that's just the way back downstairs. Alright. So I have all that information, but I don't have... So where's the safe? What a better guardian than King Esther herself. Oh. Safe's well hidden. Okay, it doesn't tell me where. Safe here at the office. So the safe is hidden here at the office.
Thank you for saving.
I wonder what that says forward. Oh, cool. And there's some, some Morse code. I wonder if there's something that would translate this for me. Sounds like something I'd probably have to do off stream, as well as make that thing that plays backwards play forward. Now the question is, if I was a guy like this, where would I hide my safe?
How could we have been so blind? TV, we lost our... And this one?
Okay, he still doesn't realize she's gone. He's smart. Oh, did I write the children down? No. No, I didn't write the children down. That was what? 754? At least I still haven't found it, because I wouldn't have had all the information I needed. Alright, back down into the basement again, I guess. Can't use the elevator. You know, realistically, I shouldn't anticipate being able to use the elevator at all in this kind of situation. The fact that there's even lights still on the elevator should be surprising. You should not want to get on the elevator in this environment, you know? No, she said when he opened his safe, like she's seen the safe, so I anticipate the safe is probably right in my face, and I'm just missing it. Because once again, I can be blind. She didn't say where the safe was, did she? Oh, oh. I don't think she did. She just said the thing about history moving backwards. He said the safe was hidden.
Thank you for...
Now
Hey,
tell me
quiet.
more about Martin.
Martin was upset. Martin always found it strange that he... I'm pretty sure. However, you need to brush up on your knowledge of Lord Astor if you want to access Martin's computer. Martin had a bad memory and kept reminders of his passwords and codes. They must be around here somewhere.
No, I got the passwords and codes. See here. I mean, I can't help but think it might have something to do with the radio. But maybe not. I don't know. I don't think so. And nothing's giving me that hey, interact with me look. Except this computer, which I've already used. Downstairs, looking at that one, but I don't think I can really interact with it further than I have, can I? Well, maybe I can. I haven't looked too close. Let's find out. Oops. No, that's the one about the bridal war, yeah? Yeah. I don't think there were any down here, no. It's just up these stairs. Great. Now I'm confused. All I can do is observe. Observe. Hey Matt, it's okay. Just confused about this thing I'm trying to do. Not that that's anything new. Thought I heard something about the Soviets? I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to... Let's see here. Let's see here. No, I gotta make an audio file. MP3 file. And all of that I can do on my own. I mean, the hard part is I have to be able to pass the sound from one thing to another. I guess I could actually just... Okay, well, at least I managed to record it, I do believe. You know, I don't want to listen to it all over again. Let's see here. Show recordings. That should be that. Well, I'm going to try to open it up with... Well, it's not going to let me do that. Oh, because then I have to remix it. That's why. It should be that one. And then... Can I open that with... No. Let's see what happens if I try to open Premiere while I've got all this going on. At the worst, it crashes my computer, right? Though for some reason I doubt this is important to solving any of the puzzles in the game, I'm still going to do it. Do. No, I'm not interested in any of that right now. Ah, crap. Now I gotta remember where that is. Should be recording. Is it that one? Nope. E-videos. And there's the MP4. Now I can barely hear it. Suppose that probably means you guys could use a little more volume on your side, huh? No, that didn't make any sense. I tried that. Figure that out later. So there really is a safe around here somewhere, and I don't know where. And nothing nothing I see on this radio says to me that I could potentially use the radio as a what's it called? Because I would need things in the 700s. This only goes up to 100. So I don't think that'll work. Oh. Burnt note. Cool, I found a random note that I missed. That's neat. But that was not what I was looking for.
Thank you for saying.
Now tell me more.
Martin was obsessed with Lord Astor. Martin always found it strange that he could only find shallow information. I'm pretty sure you didn't risk coming here to gap. However, you need to brush up on your knowledge of Lord Astor if you want to act. Martin had a bad memory and kept reminders of his passwords and codes.
Alright. That's not helpful. Found him hanging in his office when opening his safe. But where is his safe? Are you sure you couldn't use this?
I don't have any use for this.
I swear she should have a use for that. Alright, so we've accessed this computer. I don't know. I've looked around the whole place. Maybe I'll cheat just a tiny bit. Just to see if it's here or if I have to go looking somewhere else. Okay, apparently I was right about the thing. Alright. Let's see here. Do, 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 do. No, stop that. Boom. Oh, repairs. Miss Chistiana, I'm happy to report that the work in Mr. Roust's office is done. We have a bit of a trouble with the radio. In this type of installation, sometimes it's hard interfacing with these older monitors, but we got it to work on channel 60 in the end. If anything goes wrong, give it a... Okay. There we go. Okay. So then if history moved backwards, and we're just talking about Aster. There's 1, 2, so I'm not going to be dealing with the 7s. So let's try his assassination, which would be 9, 3. His coronation, which is 7, 3. Now let's go the Bridal War 7, 0. Nope. Maybe 7, 3. Seven, 0, 1, 4. Nope. Let's try 3, 3, 0, 4. 4? No, that won't work. Maybe 5. 3, 3, 0, 4, 4. Nope. Okay. Well, the Bridal War was in 7, 0. 7, 3. 1, 4. Maybe totally backwards. Let's try 3, 9. 3, 7, 0, 7? No. Maybe 0, 7, 3, 7, 4, 9. Also no. Maybe 7, 9, 3, 7, 7, 0. Also no. I'm not even technically brute forcing right now because I have codes. I have hints that I have gathered. I guess I am a little brute forcing. Let's see here. What did he say again? Does she have anything more to add to us?
Thank you for saving.
Now tell me more about...
Martin was obsessed.
Martin always found it strange that he could only... I'm pretty sure you didn't risk coming here. However, you need to brush up on your knowledge of... Martin had a bad memory and kept reminders of his passwords and codes.
Punch the keypad. I'm tempted, Dave. Very tempted.
I don't have any use for this.
I swear she has a use for it, but she refuses to take it. Okay. That should be the main focus of this painting. I've already updated my safe code to take this new revelation into account. The major events of his life will be like the teeth of the master key. I can start with the portraits hanging around the office. The code will be comprised of an important date in each painting's caption, and the dates can determine the order. Maybe... Oh, hold on, I gotta go kill a bot. Oh damn, I didn't realize he did that over on Kick. Oh no, that was on YouTube. Never mind, it just shows up on Kick. Alright, never mind. Right. Yes, I'm going to beat the fuck out of this thing. Alright. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, maybe try this. 5. I think I already did this. 3, 3, 4, 0, 4. No. Yeah, 3, 3. Oh, that's because that was wrong. 5, 3, 3, 0, 4, 4. Okay. No. So maybe 4, 4, 0, 3, 3, 5? No. Do I have any notes? Why is he missing a shoe? Let's see here. No, we just have the one note about his coronation of the one true king. And that's something we'll look at later. We'll look at these later. Yeah, okay. Well, we've got a secret safe, but that's not helping. If only history moved backwards, he would say when he opened his safe. Maybe. He said the pictures on this floor? Hold on. The major life will be like teeth. I can start with the portraits hanging around the office. So then that takes the 805 out of it. But we know when the bridal war was, even though it's the center. So maybe... One, 4. 3, 9, 3. 9, 3, 7, 3, 1, 4, 7, 0. No. 7, 3, 0, 1, 4. Nope. Hold on. Got a spam call. Oh no, if I wanted to, I actually already have something that would give me the hint if I wanted to, but I would like to try to figure it out on my own, you know? It's irritating because I feel like I should have everything here. What was this one again? Make sure I have these numbers right. 7/14, he was born. Alright, that's his painting here in the office. Was there any out here? I don't think so. So that's his painting here in the office. And then you have the painting out here. So that'd be 1, 4. Make sure I got that right. 7, 3, yep. And then 9, 3. Did I try that? 1, 4, 7, 3, 9, 3? I think I did. And then the other painting. Yeah, this one. 754. So it'd be 1, 4, 7, 3, 9, 3, and then 754s. It's kids. And the other two technically aren't paintings. So I feel like but he did update the imagery here to be about the bridal war, which is why he's on a horse. So first you run into this one, 1, 4. And then you run into the coronation, 7, 3. And then you run into the assassination, which is 9, 3. But that doesn't work. You go 9, 3. 7, 3. 1, 4. I mean, no, I've entered that one before. I'm an idiot. I think I've already tried. Okay, I'm gonna have to write things down. Alright, so I've tried 1, 4, 7, 3, 9, 3. That does not work. I've tried 9, 3, 7, 3, 1, 4. That does also not work. I tried 5, 3, 3, 4. What was it? 5, 3, 3. Did I do 4, 0, 4? Let me try that really quick. 5, 3, 3. Oops. Nope, that does not work. Okay. 5, 3, 3, 4, 0, 4 does not work. Alright, so what else have I done? I have tried... Did I try 9, 3, 7, 3, 7, 0? Let's try that real quick. 9, 3, 7, 3. I think I've tried this. 7, 0. It does not work. So I'm gonna guess 707393 does also not work. Nope. Let's try, just for the fun of it, 737093. Nope. Nine, 3, 7, 0. Nope. Nope. Okay. What are we missing? Note on his computer reveals he used Lord Astor's life events for his safe code. If only history moved backwards when opening his safe. Now I would assume that that means that things have to be in reverse of, chronological order. And I've got his assassination, his coronation, bridal war, when he was born. What if I dropped the coronation and did 937014? I don't think I've done that. Nope. Now what if I just did it totally backwards? 410739. Also no. I could do 147073. Nope, let's try it the other way around. 737014. Nope. Let's try it totally backwards, where we do 370741. Also no. Let's try 4107. Just because, why not? Also no. Gee, how many ways can you arrange these letters or numbers? Let's not find out all of them. There really shouldn't be that many more, but there probably are. Maybe let's try 145470. Nope. 705414. Oh. 07451. One, 4507. Nope. Go look at this again, see what I'm missing. Then King has to himself. The measure of events will be like the teeth on a master key. I can start with the portraits hanging around the office. The code will be comprised of important detail in each painting's caption. And the dates can determine the order. So maybe... So the order's gonna be 714, 770, oh, damn it. 714, 754, 770, 793. Now there is no painting for 805. So I don't know if 805 is actually part of this. So we're gonna wall that one off, because that technically doesn't happen to Aster. That technically happens after Aster. Because Aster dies in 9-3. Now... 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me 4 numbers. But only 6 spots. Now I wonder if I could do 7154. The dates can determine the order, but they're backwards. okay. So, I don't think the dates are working. He lived 79 years. He was crowned at the age of 59. He was assassinated, which is down here, at 20 years. Where's that other picture? No, not in there. It's not gonna be in there. Is it in here? No. Here it is. And 2 children. I did not mean to jump backwards. Okay. Let's see here. They searched for the kids for 8 weeks, but again, that doesn't have anything to do with Aster. So I think I'll ignore that. War lasted 3 years. Alright. So... then he ruled for 20, fought for 3. Of course, he had 2 kids. Jumping backwards again, for no particular reason. Alright, so then if the information off the paintings so then the painting from 793 had 20 years on it. And then the war was in 770, which was 3 years. Then he had 2 kids. 54. And his death, where he lived, was born in 714 and was alive for 79. Oh, finally. obscure, not gonna lie. Ooh, I got a journal. 30 degrees, 40 minutes. Isn't that right? 40 minutes, 14.923 seconds, or is that 40 hours, 14.923 minutes? I don't know. I don't remember how to read longitude and latitude. Anyway, and then the other one. I can hardly believe it after all these years and countless resources. We've finally discovered it. I have just returned from the field to confirm it myself. The entrance to the legendary Arugiria Museum has been found. The seal we recovered at Jelgen was a perfect fit into the locking mechanism. I have never been so excited in my life. Imagine the archaeological bounty that lies within. We'll need to redouble our efforts at the Jelgen excavation. The second seal must be found, and soon. That wasn't what the internet told you? What did the internet tell? Jesus Christ, what did the internet tell you? I'm glad I listened to myself and didn't listen. No offense, but... I still think you should get out of here.
Thank you for... Now tell me...
Martin, I'm pretty... However, Martin had a...
Who are you?
My name is... I was... Everything. I don't have any use for this.
I still think you could use it, but okay. 773. Oh, they must have been talking about, because the password for the computer was 773. I found that one earlier. That one was easy. Oh, there's the empty. You guys gonna continue just sitting out here? I mean, you can. I'm not gonna stop you. Maybe I should talk to them.
We got called here for a puppy where real shit went to hell in it.
I wouldn't go in there if I... There's something about this guy.
And he's just sitting there with the gun. All right. What, no smart-ass comments from you, miss? Shit. That was almost an issue. I figured you didn't, but, you know, what the hell.
Let me know if you need more information. Interesting. I'll look it up.
Phineas Bisma's speech. This is a copy of the speech given by Phineas Bisma in Yvel, March 1990. Bisma, I don't know, a firebrand politician from Umbraham, addressed the Palamas masses gathered at the holy pilgrimage to the Grand Temple of Palom in the Illigad Valley. The speech contained extensive anti-Sabinian rhetoric, as well as a radical call to return the Illigad Valley to Palomist hands. The crowd became incensed and flooded into the streets of the city, looting and burning Sabinian stores and homes. The crackdown from the local Sabinian forces was swift and brutal. The riot was dispersed by nightfall, but hundreds lay dead in the streets.
Interesting find. Let's see what the server can tell us about it.
Provincial border maps. This map outlines plans to redistribute populations within Hadea. Over the country's long history of warfare, provincial borders have shifted a great deal. In the early 60s, Garon Yankel proposed to return these conquered territories to their de jure holders. It was the first step in the unification plan known as Operation Parallel. The government would subsequently offer tax breaks and incentives to help bolster minority populations. Later, a lottery system was put in place for select families for forced displacement. The ultimate objective was to ensure an even distribution of ethnicities across Hadea. That's a bad idea. Alright, we're gonna have to fight our way back to those guys over here, but I've got what they need, so I might as well go. Maybe the keys I have will go into that car. I mean, they don't look like they should go in there. Okay, I figured as much. Wasn't there another one, though? They're not going to stand up? Okay. Thought for sure they were going to stand up. Well, maybe there's not a time loop here. In which case, I may not have to fight my way all the way back through there, but we'll find out. I suppose technically I could have gone through the library. Well, that is kind of nice.
These are the exact cards we're trying to forge. Wonderful. Just need a way to officialize these somehow. Excellent. This should be all I need for the documents. Thank you. You've given these people a chance.
Woohoo! Okay, apparently they must think it's a short enough adventure that I don't have to, that I shouldn't have to use the APC. Now I'm lost. What the hell? How do I get out of here? I'm lost. Alright, that's the way downstairs. Oh, right here. This is how I get out of here. Alright. Now I wonder... maybe those guys. Go back here. There's a very unhappy yappy dog downstairs, apparently. Now I'm gonna try going over here. Let's see if I can give these guys over here this phone. Especially since I can't find any metformin or anything. Oh. That's not what I meant to do at all. Now what's going on over here? Alright, killed that one. These are a lot easier to kill now. But these are the low level ones. Do, 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 do. Jesus Christ, Carolyn.
I don't need this.
You found a radio. Brilliant. Let me try and contact HQ. Only static. No one is answering. Of course. They've all fucking left. There's no evac coming. We should have left at the same time as everyone else. God damn, Rue.
Well, I tried. Why is that puppy so upset? There we go. Carolyn, what is wrong? Other than you're annoying. Well, I am just about to wrap this up. I might as well, since that little dog's being so yappy down there. And this is as good a place as any to stop. Leaves me in a perfect place to go ahead and do other stuff. So, thank you guys so much for being here, hanging out. I had a lot of fun. I enjoy this game. The puzzle solving is fantastic. Really, guys, I'm trying to sign off of a thing. Come here. Hello, Sydney. Anyway, y'all have a great evening. I will catch you later. And, yeah, just thanks for being here.